I only care 35,000. No, it says live now. It says live 7 seconds.
We're live?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to another live episode of the Rocky Mountain Cigar Show here at the Smokin' Studios. I fuck up every time this show starts. I don't understand. I've been doing this show almost 3 years now, and I can never get my intro down. I need to start taking one out of Kevin Shahan's book and just writing the damn thing down and putting it in front of me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too old. But either way, everyone, thank you so much for joining the show tonight. Sorry about how it started. There was a weird thing where StreamYard just wasn't letting it happen. It said that there was an unexpectedly high amount of traffic. I guess this show's about to create some waves tonight. So I know I've got a really big splash. I'm willing to have a great show tonight. We've got Ronnie in, we've got Ish in. But before we bring everybody on, everyone, do me a favor. Please share this show. Share it right now across all of your platforms. If you are not already a sponsor or a subscriber, and you are not following this show on Facebook and subscribed on YouTube or Rumble, please do me a big favor. Jump over to YouTube and Rumble, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook as well. So, big shout out to all the sponsors that make this show remotely possible. We've got BAMF Cigars, ROCF Cigars. Ish, I fixed the eye. The eye is gone, Ish. He'll laugh about that later. Kristoff Cigars, Sagrado Cigars, Micallef Cigars, Big Sky Cigars, Cornell and Diehl Pipe Tobacco, La Aurora Cigars, West Tampa Tobacco Company, and Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And tonight, we are going to be drinking the Axe and the Oak cask strength tonight. And we'll get into what everyone's smoking here in a quick minute. Real fast, before we dive into the show, and it's going to be a hell of a show. Everybody, please share. Let's get this thing going. All right. I'm only stalling for a little bit, so everybody hit share before we bring everybody on. But if you are going to be here in the Colorado area on July 26th, please do yourself a favor. Jump over to eventbrite.com. Look for Rocky Mountain Cigar Night. It's our 3rd annual event. Last year, we were able to raise $30,000 for a wounded warrior to be given a dog. And this year, we will be presenting the dog to the wounded warrior, to the vet as well this year. We're looking to try to raise money for more than one dog. But hey, if we only do one dog a year, I will always be very, very happy about that, because it means a whole lot that everybody gives of their hard-earned time and money to this great event that raises money for these great warriors that protect this country. Each ticket's $150 a person. It is from 6 to 10 p.m. All includes appetizers. This is not a dinner, so come somewhat eaten, or somewhat at least dinner eaten. You're going to have appetizers, open bar, coffee, soft drinks, complimentary cigars. Last year, we gave away 9, but you will be getting at least 5. We are going to be doing another redesigned, completely brand new challenge coin this year that looks absolutely fantastic. Live music and live and silent auction. So if you could be there in the area, please go to eventbrite.com, buy a ticket. It all goes to support Shadow Warriors Project. So without any further ado, because again, I'm not really the bald guy anyone's coming here to listen to tonight. The bald guy everyone wants to listen to is Ronnie, and then the guy with hair tonight is Ish. Hey, how you fellas doing tonight?
So far, so good. How you doing?
Doing well. We've got a lot of people lined up here. We've got I am just the worst at pronouncing names, but
all right, you got the usual suspects on. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Mike, we've got Eduardo, we've got Art, Cigar Box, Richard, how you doing, brother? Texas, Bruce, how you doing, Lefty, Cigar Prop, thank you so much, Kevin. We've got Tim, Stogie Road, Care, Yahante, Art. This is incredible. Look at wow, I need to have you guys on more often. You guys draw the crowd. Holy cow. Wow. Look, I can't even get through this. Wow, Dan, how you doing, Dan? Nick, Lou, Ann. Wow, we've got England. Guys, we are international tonight. And that says a lot because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there right now, I think. So, well, guys, everyone, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining the show tonight. This is a big question mark of a show, right? Nobody knows what the hell TPA is. Nobody's ever even heard of it before. And this is going to be the show that launches what this amazing organization is going to be. Now, before I get into this, just want to let everybody know it is being launched on this show, but I do not have a direct affiliation with the TPA. I just want to make that clear because the other two guys above do, and Ronnie has a show and Ish is a manufacturer, so I just wanted to make that clear. But we are going to be asking a lot of questions tonight about it. So if you're a manufacturer or you have any questions, please, I will be going to the comment section. Everything is open tonight. I've made that very clear to both Ronnie and Ish, and they're very good friends. So I will beat the hell out of them question-wise until I get what I want. We're going to Walter Cronkite the shit out of this tonight. So, Ron, Ish, I'll give you guys the floor to take over and start. But before we do, we've got to go to the What Are You Smoking Tonight segment, sponsored by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Thank you so much, Steve. So let's go to Ronnie first.
What am I smoking? Well, believe it or not, the man above there, after so many years of not knowing him, he finally just told me that he makes pipe tobacco. So I am smoking the BAMF pipe tobacco.
There you go.
And, you know, I could have beaten him a long time ago. And but he just brought that up to me last month, and I'm excited about it at the Chicago International Pipe Show. And I'm enjoying the pipe.
You got the bag I was supposed to get.
That's all right. I get all the bags. Don't worry.
Ish, what are you smoking tonight?
As a matter of fact, one of mine is BAMF 1845.
Okay.
There you go. Of course, he's got to smoke his own. Of course. Why not?
Normally I don't, but I'm in the show. Only if it's shows about BAMF or in the show that I'm in.
There you go.
Tonight I am smoking the Leanda from Micallef. Let's see if I can get this thing to zoom in there. Nice.
Okay.
I'm smoking this beautiful cigar as a celebratory cigar for this celebration that we're going to have for this amazing organization and association that we're going to be talking about. So thank you so much, Steve, for sponsoring the What Are You Smoking Tonight segment. Let's kind of dive into this. I have been waiting and looking forward to this all day. And to be honest, I'm a little kind of nervous about it just because I don't know how the community is going to take it, right? You don't ever know how the community is going to take another organization, another association. So let's start back at the beginning. Since Ronnie's memory is better, we'll start with Ronnie.
Oh God, thank you very much. Thank you.
Whoever wants to go first, let's start back at the roots of this. When did this kind of come about? What is the culmination of this?
Yeah, well, we just had the Chicago International Pipe Show. It was the 29th year of the show. And I just became the show director for the show. And I was thinking about why can't we bring the two communities together? I mean, pipes, cigars, tobacco. It's, the best community possible. And this year I opened up tables to the vendors, cigar vendors, to come and give it a shot. And it went well. I mean, it went well that the cigar vendors that were there were very excited. They definitely saw the potential. And a lot of questions, a lot of, hey, can you do this again? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, a lot of chatter within the two communities. And Ish and I started talking and said, you know, I think we got something here. There's obviously the pipe world, mostly carvers, little guys, smaller guys. Obviously, not as big as the cigar industry, to say. There are a few, you know, Cornell and Diehl and Sutliff and all that. There, you know, there are some names in there, but overall, for the little people, to say, the little guys, the little businesses, and just like we had a lot of the cigar people, of boutique cigars, smaller people, and we just started talking and said, you know, this is something that is missing. The two communities together are involved deep in tobacco. What can we do? Can we bring these two communities together? And we did a lot of talking. We brought in a couple other members, and I would like to introduce them. Dr. Oscar Rodriguez of GTO. He's We talked to him, and he was all aboard. He loved the idea. Ken Dorbacker from the Chief Cigars. He loved the idea too. Foud Kazaski, if I messed that up, I'm sorry. I call him Eddie, from Hyman and Solomon. And just the five of us have been talking and talking and realizing, you know, why not? Why can't we bring the two small communities together and help the little guy? And you know, and see what we can do about it. And Ish and I did a lot of talking. And you know what? Here we are. We came up with TPA, Tobacco Products Association. And there you go. That is the logo. And that basically takes everything in the industry that's out there, put it all together. And we feel that we can definitely help the little guys, the smaller businesses. We can help everyone in the industry, actually. And it's not just tobacco. We're talking about, you know, ashtrays, lighters, leather products. There's so many products out there that we feel that we can help. And, you know, yeah, we'll always have the big boys. There's no question about it. But how can, you know, the smaller families, the smaller factories, the wholesalers, how can they get themselves going? And we definitely feel that we have that capability. And with Ish, not only having his own cigars, he's got his own manufacturing plant. So he is deeply in. Dr. Oscar, 150 years of family business. Hyman and Solomon, who's just amazing what he does in the Masonic world and his generosity, him and his wife, Ronnie. Ken Dorbacker, chief, a firefighter, a man that risks his life every day. I mean, isn't that something worthwhile to put together when you have these type of people who are not only busy 24/7, giving it their all, and still worrying about the next person and how they can help? That in itself, just the passion and the love, is what we feel that we can bring to the table, along with so many other opportunities for them. Issues will definitely pick up from here, because he can go deeper in what the cigar industry will do. I'm looking more at the pipe part of it, compared to the five of us. I'll be more involved with the pipe part, and you know, we'll have another show next May, and you know, we'll definitely bring a cigar emporium to that show also, and Chicago will definitely be on the map again. And not only that, we got education that's going to happen, uh, just a lot of stuff that people could turn to and help build their own business. So there's a lot. We're looking forward for people to reach out to us. We'll definitely get all that information. We do have a spectacular press release that will be coming out. with the assistance of Kathy Paterni of Cigar Box Marketing. She's also involved as far as our marketing department goes. And there's going to be a lot of folks, certainly a lot of stuff that's going to come your way. And we really, truly hope that we can help and assist everyone in this industry. Ish, take it away, my man.
So actually, before you take
Oh,
that away, I
okay.
want to reach out and just because these questions are coming in a lot. So I want to make sure that we're addressing some of them before we go. But Ish, this is something that you could absolutely address. Will from Anna here, she says, or she asks, will any cigar company be allowed to participate, or will this be an opportunity for boutique cigars to show their stuff without being overshadowed by the big guys? Boy, I tell you what, Annie, you read into my mind about 20 minutes from now, but because that question is so on point and really is a driving force behind this organization, Ish, would you go ahead and answer that one?
As a matter of fact, yeah, that's the point of the Tobacco Products Association, the TPA, to help everyone that actually doesn't need the big guys that doesn't need help. They can help themselves. Obviously, everyone is welcome to come, but we want to, the little guys, medium guys, just to be, able to go over there and just be, bright lights, not just like they were saying shadow lights. That's what happened this year in Chicago. I was in charge to bring, Ronnie told me, be in charge to bring whoever you think that they need to be here. So, I mean, some phone calls, some it was too late because PCA just happened in Montpellier and things like that. But who went over there, it was small cigar companies, small boutique cigar companies, you want to call it like that. And it was just for them. Easily we could call different companies, big companies, and they will say, yeah, of course, I go over there. But no, we won't just, these guys that just start, or they've been many years, but still, new per se, or small companies, that's what we want to do, is help all of these people. And the questions here will come, but not just for that. So it's not just to do a show over here, show over there, which we will do no matter what, but it's just education as well. We partner with many people. We are with Tobacco University. We are with Sister of the Leaf, a global movement. So we are with many people already, and in different countries as well. So, and we start today. Today is everyone knows that they start. We just finished doing the LLC. We just finished with the phone numbers, with the emails, with the logo. The logo was just, as a matter of fact, 4 hours, 5 hours ago when it was finalized. So, but what we want to do is help the little guys, and that's it. That's what we're here for.
And that's really kind of the big point of this, right? This is a true boutique, small boutique style association of cigars and tobacco, because don't forget, there are small boutique pipe tobacco blenders that are small that also can be part of this, that also will be. But I think here the main point is, I'm sure, if one of the legacies, like ultra legacy brands, wanted to be part of this, I'm sure they would let them. But it's very important to let everybody know that this is for the little guy. This is for the guy that is looking for avenues to bring stuff in via Ish, looking for that additional education, that additional step up in the business. Am I correct in saying all that?
Yeah. That's correct.
Yeah, again, also don't forget, it's just not cigars and boutique cigars. They're in the pipe world. There is a lot of carvers out there. There's a lot of manufacturers out there. I mean, you got Missouri Meerschaum, who's going to celebrate 155 years this summer. Just the pipes itself. Think about how far back in time that even goes. There's a lot of carvers, small people out there. Small people, I'm sorry, I don't mean small like that way, but small carvers out there that are looking for something to help them take it to the next level. There's so much involved. There's tampers involved. When you're tamping down your pipe, your bowl, there's cleaners, there's bags, there's leather goods. There's just so much also in the pipe world, and that's where the two communities come together. And there's no reason why you cannot come together. And
Makes sense.
it definitely makes sense. You know, they feel like they've been left out, believe it or not. They really have felt like they have been dissed, and they want to say, they want someone or an organization to step up for them. And that's where TPA is going to step up for everyone who wants to be part of it. If you want, hey, we're not reaching out to you, but you certainly can reach out to us. And and that's really the whole amazing part, how everything's coming out. Sister of the Leaf, the Global, has joined in. Ish has put together the Tobacconist University. Those are two amazing, highly credible organizations, folks. And there's so much more to go. International wise, there's so much to go. You know, the pipe industry is very big in Europe also. Denmark. Now the Chinese has jumped on, which have incredible carvers, and we all know that. Turkey, Greece, Cyprus, Spain, Italy, no names, England. I mean, it's endless of where you can go with the pipe industry itself. And Ish and Dr. Oscar and Eddie and Ken, they are going to really help the smaller cigar people, because that's where they were. They understand that, and they want to help out. But there's so many other factors involved in businesses that we're opening the door to everyone who wants help, and what they can give to us, what we can give to them. It's a two-way street. We're here to assist as much as possible.
Okay, so let's pick it up right there then.
Okay.
I don't know who's going to answer the question, so I'll just throw it up and let you guys decide. What is the assistance? What is the assistance? Because you've mentioned that a few times. We're here to assist. We're here to assist. What does that mean? What does that look like? Does everybody get the same level? We'll start with, what does that mean and what does that look like?
Go ahead, Ish. You lead up for your group.
Okay, so assist or help, however you want to call it.
Yes, cigar accessory companies.
So it's yeah, absolutely. So what we want to do is just help people that is, you cannot believe. I've been in this industry for many years. You cannot believe the little companies, the people that they just start, they have no clue, or they were misinformed about everything that is going on. They have no clue that the a price of a cigar, for instance, at the factory is what they thought they were paying. And all of a sudden you have to pay the export. Then you have to pay the freight. Then you have to come over here and pay the import. Wow, I have to pay 52.75% to customs. Why? Then you have to do this, you have to do that. There's many things that they don't know. So that's assisting to that, giving information, education, teaching how it's done. No later on, like I have people coming to me in the daily basis crying because it cost them a cigar $6.50. Say, well, so I'm losing money if I want to put this in a shop. Nobody knows me. I'm gonna sell the cigar for $10 or $12, and I have to sell for half of the money to the retailer. So right now I'm losing money. And I say, so what happened? Well, the told me it's gonna be imagine $2.50. Well, yeah, but they didn't tell you about the export, about the import, about this, about that. So that's how we can help the people to do that. We not only that, we can export the cigars for them. We can import the cigar. We can teach them who to go, who is legit, who has a bond, a customs bond, which many people don't have. There's many people that they think that they have an importer, and the importer is not an importer per se, or he didn't pay his taxes or whatever. Now the cigars are going to be stocked for 2 or 3 months. So all that information is the thing that we are going to be giving to people. And it's assisting to do better business themselves and help each other, and that's the whole thing. You know, it's like you want to know something about pricing, we are going to tell you. You want to know something about exporting, importing, we are going to tell you. You need to find tobacco for your little factory that you cannot find. Well, we will find you for you. You want to know about putting cigars in Europe. Well, we will tell you about the tracking and trace. So don't even think to go to Europe now. And all of the things that people, they just everyone trying to do things with no knowledge. So you have to have knowledge in any business. But tobacco, believe it or not, is very difficult because every day is a new rule, a new law, a new whatever. And that's what we do. So it's put everything together, and it's a database right there You know, like you have a question, call us, email us, reach to us. That's what we try to do.
We also have Ryan.
quick,
1 second. We also have Cigar Box Marketing on. Kathy Paterni. She is on board. She is answering a lot of the people's questions. So
yes, that's
just
what I
like
was just
Adam just had a question.
Yes,
Adam, Kathy is answering them. So if Ish and I do not answer some of the questions, folks, that you'll be asking, please just follow the thread, and Kathy from Cigar Box Marketing will be answering them for you. And again, if we miss something, she's listening, so she can help and assist in some of those questions.
absolutely.
And yes, Lou, artwork will help out. Lou keeps asking.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I noticed she was doing that, so I was going to let everybody know to keep that in mind. We got a live chat box going over here, guys, with a custom answering person. It's fantastic. So this is great.
Mhm.
All right, so Ish, before we get to, there's two boxes of questions I want to get to. One is Kevin's and one is Care Viajante's of Stogie Road. But before we do, you had mentioned that you will help them find bring stuff in, make stuff for them. Is a requirement of being part of TPA as a small brand to make cigars through you, or are you open to helping them find who they want to work with?
Absolutely, that's the
okay.
point.
I just wanted to make that clear. Let's
put this very, very clear. Rodriguez Ociban Cigars Factory is me with 4 factories. BAMF is me, is a brand. TPA is not my cigars, is not my brand, is just Tobacco Products Association to help everyone and to have a little more power and more saying. When more members start to come, we will go bigger and bigger and bigger, so our voice will be a little better. So everyone will have, more privilege, you want to call it, more voice, you want to call it, more things like that.
Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear, so that way nobody ever was going to be able to throw. This is just Ish trying. This is Ish and GTO and Chief trying to get people for them to make cigars for, because that's really not the case. None of the brands are associated outside of the person that's in it. Is associated to both. So I just wanted to make
remember, I already have 97 brands that I'm making between the United States and the rest of the world. So it's with TPA, not TPA, I'm gonna still making cigars no matter what. Okay, so it's not for is to make money making cigars. As a matter of fact, probably I will be losing money because I will have to give even cheaper prices. So don't even mention it.
Well, here's the question I was looking. I knew somebody was going to ask. Not surprised that Stogie Road threw this one in there, but this is kind of the elephant in the room, guys. This question, and this is a big one. This is a huge defining question between you guys and the BCA. Care asks, how is this different? What are there different benefits, and are you allowed to belong to both?
Okay, so let me answer that question, folks. We are not in competition with the BCA or the PCA. They do their thing. We're going to do ours. You can be part of as many organizations as you want. Again, you will come towards us. We're not poaching anybody from anyone. You're happy where you are, stay there. There's no problem about that. Okay. We are not going to poach anybody. We are open to everyone, but we're not poaching from any organization, because remember, the most important thing is we are all in one community. That's it. We are all together in this. Ish, I, Oscar, Ken, Eddie, we all felt that there was a need, a little more of a need that we can tailor out to. So definitely we feel that we are reaching out to the smaller family-owned businesses of whatever product you want to do in this incredible industry.
And that's really something that needs to be said. The big differentiator between BCA and TPA is one is cigar only and the other is tobacco products. And that is the all-encompassing
the only difference
aspect
between BCA and TPA is the T, period, or the B,
Correct.
period.
Correct.
But the thing, is I know that those questions are going to come. We are not in competition, but we never will say why is Ford dealer over here, what is Chevy dealer over there, Mercedes is over there, Volkswagen over there. We used to it. I don't care if you have in a Ram or you have a Lincoln or you have a Maserati or you have a Porsche. Nobody ever will tell you that. Or you go to your dentist and I go to my dentist and Ronnie goes to another dentist. It's more than one dentist. It's more than one mechanic. It's more than one food. It's more than one restaurant. Why not more than one association? Maybe you go to this restaurant because the steak is better. But maybe you are a vegan and you don't eat steak. So you go to this other one that the cauliflower steak is better. So the same thing is like that. You go, you shop, you do whatever. You want to shop in 3 places, you do. You can have Netflix, you can have Prime, and you can have DirecTV. Doesn't mean that because you have DirecTV, you cannot have Netflix, if it makes any sense.
And if we can say, the board members felt that when we started the LLC, we put ourselves down as members. We are not a president, vice president. We're not owners, co-owners. We are just members. We are all equal. It's on the same playing field. And the question is, are we worldwide? Yes, Kevin, this will be worldwide. Everyone and anyone can participate. If you're part of the industry, we want you to be part of this organization. That's all. It's open to everyone that just who loves the community from both the pipes and the cigars. So I hope we answered a lot of those questions that are coming on there. And again, Cigar Box Marketing, if you have one, she's definitely typing away very quickly to get the other answers that Ish and I are not have answered yet. But worldwide, folks, this is not just here in America. This is everywhere. And we're just going to have a lot of fun with this. And we're going to do everything we can to help every individual that is part of this community somehow, some way.
Absolutely. And that's really, that's kind of the fun of the organization, right? It's everything tobacco. It's everything tobacco. It is in itself an all accepting organization and community around tobacco in itself. So being that it's that, you can belong to anything that you want to belong to, like they had said. They just want your support if that's what you want to do. And if you want, and if you have and want to give your support, please reach out to info@tpa.rocks. I don't know if that's all of it. I assume so. I see the 3 ellipsis. info@tpa.rocks, and you will get your questions answered and your info sent over to you as you requested. So Kevin asked a little bit ago, is there going to be a board? What are the checks and balances? Now, you had already just answered the whole, is it going to be a board? We're managing partners. But what are the checks and balances?
Well, the most important thing, I can tell you that we agreed to have open books. So if you're a member, you want to see the books, you will see the books.
Is that finances and minutes?
Yes. Yeah.
Everything.
We're not hiding anything. We're wide open. We're an open book for everybody to see. So this way they know where their money's going to. And I think that's one of the biggest things of being on a board or an organization. The finances. People always want to know, where's the money going? Where's the money going? We want to let everybody know where the money is going. Complete transparency is the name of the game of this organization. There's no hiding anything because there's no reason to hide anything. Again, we're here to help everybody. And if everybody it wins, the whole organization wins, the whole community wins. And it's a win-win all the way down. Again, we're not going to make everybody happy, and then no organization, institution makes everybody happy. That's understood. That's just the way it is. But the idea is if we can pull together everything that's out there and assist everyone, the family, why not? It's there for the taking. We can do this. And membership, okay, you people want to look at how much this, how much is that. We're going to have it all out in the press release. Everything's coming out. And I guess, I don't know, should we say maybe a special, 3-month, listen, you know, obviously we want to grow. Okay. Now, some people already have had a little bit of a gist about what's going on. We have a tremendous amount of people that have already said, hey, I want to be part of this. And we thank you all. We just didn't want to release everything. So we are going to have a 3-month probation or 3 months early sign up. And it's just to get yourself in the door because we want you to see everything that's going on in there. Now, again, for only $100 for the next 3 months, I think it's kind of a shoe-in thing for basically the manufacturers and blenders.
It's for the
and all
whole
that.
year, but for 3 months, it will
Yeah.
be 100.
For
But
3
it's
months
not
is for
the
that's just to get in. $50 for the consumer, for all the consumers out there that just joining in that want to know what we're talking about. The rest will come out in tiers and it will be all broken down. Again, this is so new, folks. This is something that's been a month old since the Chicago Pipe International show, and there's been so much going on, and we just want to get it out there because there was another question: do you plan on having a festival and all that? We talked about it. It all depends how everything goes and how things are going. Maybe one in October, just for a small one organization. We'll also have the big one in Chicago the first weekend in May. And that there will probably be anywhere from, let's say, 200 to 300 vendors, which is the largest pipe show in the world. 29 years. Chicago International Pipe Show is the largest in the world. And we're able to get all the carvers and people involved in that industry to come. And why not? Why can't we put the two together? We just had a smoking tent, a 4,000 square foot smoking tent. We'll probably go to 6,000 to 8,000 smoking tent size right outside the main hotel. And we're looking so forward to helping you all. So we're hoping we're getting all that done as far as answering some of your questions. And so much more information is about to be released. And we'll have a lot of press releases coming out first thing tomorrow with a lot of the associates, and a lot of you people that are on tonight know a lot of these people. And it's international too, folks.
Well, there's a lot of people out here say they're going to be involved. We have Art Garcia asking, can I pay 5 years in advance for the $500? I don't think so on that one, but let's answer the question because that is an introductory rate. So if somebody joins in 4 months from now, that introductory 3-month $100, how long is that good for?
3 months. Like he said, it will be 3 months. It's because he has to, for
No,
those
3
people
months from today. It expires 3 months from today.
expiring
It's $100.
Why don't we just make it right to August 31st? August 31st is your cutoff, right before the Labor Day weekend, to say, and this way you have an idea where you're at. So August 31st is the cutoff for the early bird sign up. And that's the best I can say. And there was a question, if you don't mind, Ryan, that I want to.
Go ahead.
Lefty asks, Ish and Ronnie, how will you deal with others that might see it as a competition? This should not be a competition. We're not here to compete with any other organization. If they can't understand that, that's on them. That's on them. Yeah, there are going to be some people out there that are going to be upset at what we've started, obviously. And this is not, anything against them. This is something that people came to us a month ago and chirping in our ear, and we just sat down and said, there's a gap, especially with the pipe community and the smaller companies, boutique companies. Ish mentioned earlier how many he does manufactures for. Oscar, how many he manufactures for. This is just for those that are missing or would like to get involved and help themselves grow. Everybody starts small, all right? How big they want to take it is up to them. We're not here, Lefty, to fight anybody. We don't want to fight anybody. What are you going to do? What are you guys doing for? We're just telling exactly what we just told you. We want to help everyone. Nobody is going to be put aside for whatever reason. And we'll vent everybody. We want to make sure you're in for the right reason. We don't want people to come in here. It's just me. It doesn't work. Me.
And to add to that, it's funny because if somebody finds us as a competition, it's because it's something wrong in the organization. First of all,
it's a personal thing on their part.
It could be a personal. If it's a personal thing, well, too bad for them. But it's like how proud and how happy I am when somebody open a brand new brand, has nothing to do with me, I don't make cigars or nothing, and they start to go in a huge elevator, not even steps up in the stairs, they go in a huge elevator. I just clap them and admire them, and I say, man, best of wishes to you. I'm not gonna say, he was lucky. Wait, this. No, leave everyone grow. And if somebody sees us as a competition, they have a big freaking problem because it's not a competition, like I said. In this life, everything is a competition, and you want to put it like that, but it's not the case. It's only 3, 4, 5, 6 organizations like this per se. So what is going to be? Yes, because I make a cigar my neighbor can. Go for it. Do another one, and hopefully it's better than mine. So I will buy it for you. Simple as that. It's no competition.
Well, let me ask this then. There's some people that are retailers that make cigars and that also have accessories. Kevin Shahan over at Cigar Prop.
Yeah, sure.
Makes accessories. He's a
Yes,
retailer and he
Cool
makes
stuff.
cigars. So would all aspects of his businesses, the 3, be open to TPA? Or
Yes, why not?
The retail
It's
side?
part of the community. Kevin.
Okay, so retailers
Kevin
are
does is
welcome
good.
to join.
Absolutely. Retailers
Okay,
can be a big part because we can help them through our membership. Membership
Only-
support membership.
We'll give you a little tip. Any retailer that joins the PCA,
Thank you
with the
for joining
PCA, not the PCA, sorry. That is the people that go to the, when you go to the PCA, you have the retailers and you have a discount price just that day. I don't know, but when you go to the PCA, every once a year, you go and you have a special price just for those 2 or 3 days. Okay, the TPA is going to have that percentage the whole day. The whole day, the whole month, the whole year, the whole whatever. So we decide it's going to be 10%. Every retailer that is there, for anyone that is involved with the TPA, they will have a 10% discount. So just for that, you have that. More, another one for consumers. You all retailers, all manufacturers, you want to become a tobacconist, you want to become a sommelier, you want to become a master, whatever you want to come in the tobacco. Well, you will have a discount for that as well. So for the people that is joining now and they $750, yes, they do a license for them just to have it, they already gain more than the $50 that they pay. Put it that way. So what else we can do,
Yeah. All right.
And we just saw Big Fella's mobile cigar lounges. That mobile lounges are also part of this program. Why not? They're part of the community. They're driving the tobacco all over the place.
Literally driving the business.
Yes, they are. They're driving and getting the word out to golf courses, weddings, bar mitzvahs, bachelor parties. They are a big part of the organization. So cigar mobile lounges are welcome also. All I can say is if you're involved in this industry in any way, from making tools like Kevin and just dealing and carving pipes or selling pipes, it's open to everybody who will like to be part of this organization because we will have lots to offer. At least we feel we will have lots to offer. And we're willing to listen to our membership. We're not going to shut you down. We want to hear from you because, there's things that we don't think about, but you guys are out there. So if we have 200, 300, 400 people, there's some great ideas out there. Why not listen to them? We're willing to listen to everybody.
That's the beauty of the community around it. So I want to kind of shift here and into some of the back end workings here because a new organization could carry with it some people, like you had said earlier, we mentioned at the beginning, transparency. Where's this money going? If I'm spending $5,000 for whatever convention, where is that money going? Or $3,000 or $2,000 or $5? Where does this money all go? So let's kind of talk through a little bit around how you guys are going to formulate the organization to be transparent.
It's,
How? Go ahead, Ish.
it's easy. Like I would say, open books,
But
open
what
bank
does
account.
that mean? So does that mean as I log into the organization website at 3:00 in the morning because I've got the bug and can't sleep and smoking a cigar, going, "Hey, I wonder where my money's being spent," and I can see the books? Or is this going to be like quarterly sent to me or monthly sent? How is that going to work out?
It's gonna be you're not gonna see in the website. We are gonna put numbers on the website. No, it's not like somebody can go to a website and see it.
No, I meant like you log in and you could see stuff
Yeah,
because you had said the
absolutely.
minutes
Yeah,
and everything like that.
absolutely. And even more, you go and you say, hey, you mind that you have only 10 members and 10 members are $50. Okay, so it's not much money, right? And so what this money went? Oh, don't worry about it. Look, the LLC, what's this money? Here it is. The website, what's this? Going and looking for this place that you are going to be selling your stuff. It costs $2,000. Here's $2,000. Here's the bill. Here's the bank account. Here's where it came in. Here's where it go out. You
There'll
are
be
not
a
gonna
paper
see
trail to everything,
Yeah,
Ryan.
everything.
People will see a paper trail to everything.
Everything.
So
As
that's
a
how we
member,
feel.
how often am I getting updates?
As often as you can, as you ask. You ask.
So
we
then,
send.
as the member, I have to request that, or will it automatically be sent out quarterly with like minutes?
You know, that's a great question, and a little bit further than what we were
That's the
thinking of
matter,
right
really.
now. But you know what? We were also planning on having a once a month, let's say HERF, people could join in, and we can hear directly from the membership, and the membership can hear directly from us. This way, everybody is in and knows what's going on. And as far as that, that's something that we'll work on. We definitely, we're saying it right now, everyone. You're going to see those receipts. You're going to see the numbers and where the money goes. We just have to make put that in the plan. Basically, how are we going to do it? If on a request, do we send it out? Do we mention it once a month? We'll give you the finances for sure on that night, so everybody
Perfect.
who wants to join in, they can hear the finances or what's going on. It usually doesn't take that long, so maybe we can do a little read. Hey, just like Ish said, you know, the website will cost this. Our marketing program that costs us this. Our licenses cost you this. So you know, that's where I think we can do that basically once a month until we can get it out there and figure out a way how everybody could see the numbers. We don't want to hide anything. You know, obviously, every day if we have 200, 300, 400 members, oh, I want it, you know, might get a little crazy. But maybe at least once a month meetings on the HERFs, we can get that done. That will be a quick way until we can come up with a way that will suit everybody's needs and requests.
Now, if I could make a suggestion, because I think it would be valuable, is you record those HERFs and you create a private either YouTube page or Google Drive and put those HERFs into Google Drive. So I, as a member, if I can't make it, I can go back and watch it.
That's not a bad deal, Ryan. Kind of like that. We'll talk to our marketing department about that and try to make that happen. It makes sense. It's not bad, and it's good because not everybody could be on the HERF that night. Remember, this is international. So I
Correct.
just had a gentleman leave. He was in Germany,
Germany.
and he said, "Listen, it's getting late. I think it's 3 a.m. over there. I'm going to go." But you know, for the international market, we definitely need to stay in
No,
touch
you're right.
with them. So, and Cigar Box Marketing Catch said, "Yes, we can do that. Good idea." So, boom, we're going to make that happen. So everybody who misses this show tonight, they'll catch it up when they wake up in the morning. So we want to stay in communication with everyone and do the best we can. Again, like I mentioned earlier, we're not going to make everybody happy at all the times, but we're going to do something and you're going to be part of it and have fun with it. And we're here to help everyone grow no matter what they do in this industry.
So, all right, I paid you the money. I'm now in. We're moving forward. How am I accessing this plethora of benefits? Is there a benefits coordinator? Is there, because there's 5 board members or 5 managing partners? Is one of those going to be a benefits coordinator? Is there going to be a specific person I can reach out to? Or is this going to be something like on the HERF, I go forward and say, hey, which one of you guys can I talk to after this? I've got some questions.
Well, right now, Dr. Oscar is going to handle the finances. Eddie from Hiram Solomon is going to be technically the secretary. That's great
Faoud
question.
for those that are just joining.
Faoud, yes. Again, I'm sorry I call him Eddie because that's how I kind of go with him. But that is a great question. And again, because you're so new, this is a perfect way of thinking about the next step, Ryan. That would be great to have someone handle the benefit part. So
Ryan, in the website, it will be everything explained. In one section, it will be membership, and it will tell you if you are a retailer, that's what all your benefits to be in one. If you manufacture, is this. If you are a consumer, is this. So consumer goes over there. Any TPA member that has cigars, pipes, whatever is the case, automatically they will have a discount price. So just for that, the $50 or the $100 doesn't matter. In 10 cigars, you already make your $10, your $100 back. So that's what it's pretty simple. Then the retailer, what I want to have my benefits to being with you. Well, everyone that you buy cigars from us as members, doesn't matter who, you will be 10% that you want to get. So you don't have just the wholesale, you already have a 10% on top of that. Things like that. Okay, we are going to go and do a TPA trade show in Orlando. As a member, you will have 1 week in advance access to have those tickets as a discount price and before nobody else have it. 7 days later, it's open to the public. So it's many discounts that 100, 200, and 300 is nothing because you are going to have that money back just with 2 or 3 purchases. It's simple as that. So it's whatever we can give. So when people say where the money goes, we say, no, we're putting money from our pockets to help you guys. It's not where the money goes. We have to put more money.
So what happens if I'm just a consumer? Can I be part of this?
Yes,
absolutely.
We said that earlier.
But is it that same price as the manufacturer?
Well, we said
you had mentioned
we have a 3-month program. For the consumer, it's only going to be $50.
Okay, that was said so quick. I wanted that repeated.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
$50
for the consumer, $100 for everybody else up till August 31st. And again, we'll be releasing the tiers for the membership coming up, and everybody could pick and choose where they are and what they want to participate in.
Now, I find this like a really fun opportunity to do a boutique variation of a TAA. And let me fully map this out a little bit. Because you guys are open to having retailers involved. Maybe down the road, and somebody actually asked about a TPA podcast. Right now, they're still getting the details ironed out. If there's a podcast in the world, Ronnie will figure it out. So don't worry about that at all. Don't worry. If there's a podcast in play, Ronnie will do it. So don't worry. Pretty soon he's going to need his own life station manager. That's how many shows he's got going on. But one of the things I find that's really kind of a fun idea, and this just popped in as we're talking about bringing in retailers as well, is you guys can then utilize those retailers. This is just a benefit for the manufacturer side, and put out a boutique line of a TPA cigar with retailers. So you guys could do like a boutique variation of the TAA releases, if that makes sense. And with the retailers, that is a really big deal because you could get these small boutiques to go, I could put out like a special limited run that maybe somebody will buy because it's a TPA release, and introduce that. What thoughts on something like that?
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, and everyone that has a brand, we will do, for instance, let's put the 2 cigars each brand, make a package, and it will be a special price, and it will introduce to retailers. It will be introduced to everyone, shops, everywhere. So yeah, all of that. That's what we're talking about. Helping people is just do that for them. Have the connections, have the contacts. Try to put people. Obviously, I'm not gonna do nobody's homework. So I'm not gonna go and say, you are from the TPA, so now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be your rep, and I'm gonna go all the United States putting your cigars in. That's not how it works.
Okay, so that's important. That's really, really important what you
That's
just
not
said.
how it works. Yeah.
This is not, they are not going to be selling cigars for everyone. They are offering services to help manufacturer bring in. You guys as manufacturers, they're going to get off your ass and hit doors and get people to say yes to them.
Oh yeah,
So
you have
really,
to. You got to put boots on the ground, folks. We're here to help you.
Ask, if I need call it 200 subs, I can ask. Listen, what about these people over here? Boom, boom, boom. We are opening a TPA. You will consider putting the cigars. Try them. It's up to them. But I don't have to do that work, so I can put the word out. But I have enough just selling my own cigars. So I'm gonna help you to introduce your cigars. I'm gonna help you with discounts. We are gonna help you with doing so. We're gonna help you with import, export, tobacconist license, cigar of the week. We will help you with that. But we are not gonna sell your cigars for you. That's not happening.
But you guys will help me get in contact with a distributor that, or not distributor, but with a broker that can sell my cigars.
Yeah, we can do that.
So you guys will help with that introduction.
Brokers are also invited. So again, we were looking for retail shops, lounges that have humidors. If they become a TPA member, they have the ability to reach out to all the boutique cigar companies or the smaller companies if they want. And hey, we're part of the TPA. You should be supporting TPA members. We're not telling anybody what you're going to do. We say we should, we recommend, but that's up to the individual shops on their own. Retail space is hard, guys. We all know that. Retail,
every inch has a dollar value.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody wants to, move their cigars in. We get it. But the idea is part of the membership. When you're part of the membership, you're able to reach out to the shops that maybe you're not in, or new shops, so people you don't know. We'll have that connection, those phone numbers, so people say, hey, I want to, here's my cigars, or here's my pipe tobacco, here's my pipes. Can I get in there? That's between you guys. But we kind of a bridge to get you there. Yeah, but you got to do the boots on the ground.
Again, we can give you the tools or teach you how to use the tools. But we are not going to do the work for you. So I'm not going to go and say, okay, I'm part of the TPA, so I'm a member. So now Ronnie is, Eddie, and all of these people, Oscar and Kevin, they are going to go and put my cigars. Well, no. All of us, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 jobs. So we're doing this, in a spare time that it takes a lot of hours every day. Don't think it's a spare time neither. So we're already doing that. So we can promote you. Absolutely, yes. We will have a TPA newsletter or newspaper, however you want to call it. We will have, all of those things that people can go and look at it. But yeah, we are not nobody cigars.
Adam, we will have any retailers. Yeah. Everybody's going to get a TPA sticker. So if they're in their shop and they're a TPA member, they'll put it out there. We'll put it, if they want to post it, that's going to be the sticker. So this way, everybody knows they're part of the association too. So someone asked earlier, do you get a TPA card? Yes, we'll put together. We haven't gotten there yet. That's a great deal. But you should have a TPA card as a member.
Absolutely. Yeah. No. That card and $3 will get you a soft drink at McDonald's.
Well, I don't know about that anymore.
Well, yeah, right. Maybe $4. That's what my granddad, when I used to ask what the NRA card got him. He goes, that and $2 to get me a coffee at McDonald's.
Well, we can also get a challenge coin putting up. So there's a lot of things in brewing. Okay.
Yes.
So let's not forget about that. Remember, it's education too. Also, is a big part of what we're trying to do, and educating retailers and what they can do, and who's out there. Sometimes one of the smaller guys might not have boots on the ground in a certain area. So part of being a member is they're going to say, hey, this company, just came out and this is what they got. This is what their sticks are all about. So try to help them out a little bit to get their name out there. Whole idea is to get your name out there and promote yourself.
Absolutely.
We can do that.
And before I ask this next question, Cody, yes, I'm sure knowing Ish, they've got flight jackets already being made with the logo and everything on them for the members only jackets. Although there might be a smoking jacket that might have to be made for an organization
You
like
never
this,
know.
in my opinion.
I know a guy.
Yeah, there you go. Now here's I'm so sorry. I'm the worst at pronouncing names. Get ya? I if I'm pronouncing that right,
Get your hands up.
I'm sorry.
Get your hands up.
Oh, get your. Okay. I wasn't sure, but you just don't know.
Great guy.
So
Great guy.
it says here, seeing this is going to be international, it's going to be members from different states and things like that. There should be, I guess I could call him a members delegate for certain areas to access. Oh, that wasn't the question. This is the question from Art. Are we going to encourage our retailers that are members to carry every brand or manufacturer product, not just the leadership? Now, that's a very, very important question here because I can't emphasize this question enough. And Ish, I will let you answer this as a manufacturer on for tonight.
No.
This is not this is not an organization to promote the managing partners over members, correct? So how are you guys going to assure that GTO and BAMF and ROCF and Chief aren't going to be prioritized?
I'm going to put it this way. Most of the stores that people will go is because I already in. So I don't need a store. I already have the store. Maybe the other guys need me to introduce the cigars in that store. You see a difference? We already have something that the other people don't have. We already are in many stores. We are in many countries. We already have many distributors. We have many other things. So BAMF cigars, or the only BAMF cigars in this case, it will not benefit at all. In fact, if I was thinking like a competition and things like that, it will be bad for me to introduce another people because my cigars are already there. So now, if I was, with a bad thinking, I would say, well, now they are going to like more Ryan cigars or Ronnie cigars than my cigars. So you know what? I don't want to put them over there. That's what we're not doing. That's what we open books. When we say open books, it's not just in money. We open books in everything. So we say from the get-go, we're here to assist and help, not just for us to make a richer. I don't need it. Oh. I have 4 jobs already. I really don't need it. I do this because I love to help. And because I do this for free anyways, 6-7 hours a day. You can see my lives at the 3-4 o'clock in the morning, answer questions, how to import, helping people to do this. Can you pick my cigars from customs? Can you do that? Well, now it's not going to be any more free per se. You want all my free information? Become a member, and I will give you information.
And let's be honest here. It's practically free. I mean, right now until August 31st, $100. And okay, guys,
don't forget the 50.
The 50 for the consumer. But I'm talking about for the manufacturer side, because they have much more to gain from this than the consumers. The consumers got a lot to gain, but the manufacturer
and the retailers as well.
Retailer really are the ones with the massive perks in this, which is why they pay more. $100. Just don't go to Starbucks for a month and there's your $100. Like, what's more valuable? Your coffee
2 weeks
for $5 in the morning. 20 days at $5 a day for coffee is your $100. What's more valuable? The information that Ish. Well, okay, we won't ask that question. No, I'm just totally kidding. Ish is a human encyclopedia, and that's really what you're paid for. And to be linked up with the Tobacco University and Sisters of the Leaf, like these are all fantastic organizations. Now, I do want to touch on, just because Ish said it, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting money. So let's talk about that. Who is getting paid? Is anybody getting money? Will there ever be a point in time where you guys will take money that you could see in the future as of now? And when would that time be?
That's a great question that at this point I can say no, no, and no, because God, we just announced it today. Give us a break. Right now, any monies is going to just go back and pay for everything that has been set up. We don't know what the future lies, Ryan. There's no way you can answer that. We don't have a crystal ball on how huge this will be. Okay, let's
see, I like the answer that you gave. I like the answer that you gave because you said nothing. And that's really what shows your love for this. Nothing. You're not taking anything out of it. Everything is being given back. And that's why I asked the question, because there are organizations that do pay members, board members, whatever, convention centers from all over the world, for every style of organization. And it's rare to have an organization that doesn't pay the founder.
Ryan, let me put more than that. We already talked about it and we will do it. At the end of the year, okay, December 31st, it could be $10 in the account or it could be $3,000 in the account. Whatever is in the account, not whatever, because we have to have money in the account, but a percentage of that we will give to somebody in need. So we are going to be giving money as well. So we just not getting paid. In fact, we are going to give money back to members and not to the members money back. But we're giving a lot of information that costs a lot of money, a lot of discounts, a lot of things. And then if somebody, whoever is in the cigar community, he broke a leg and can't work for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Okay, if we can help with $500, we will help with the $500. So at the end of the year, when the money is left over, that money will be in good hands. It's not like we are going to go and say, okay, let's do Christmas party. No, that's not happening.
That will be part of our bylaws and the codes of ethics, just to let you guys know.
Yeah.
And, how are we getting paid? Because of the satisfaction that we see that many of you will grow and your family, you put food on the table and you guys are going to be around for a long time. That is what we're hoping for and what we're trying to get things going. All right. Everybody's got their job. We get it. All right. But right now, nobody's getting paid at all. We're not even thinking about that factor. Just listen to what Ish just say. If there's somebody out there in the industry that for whatever reason went down or something happened, a fire at a factory, their pipes were stolen, if there's something that we can help one of our members with, why not? Why not? If they can say, hey, I need some help. If we can help, that's part of being what we're doing. We're helping anyone that needs it.
Yes.
If we can do it in education, we can do it in marketing. What better way of living a life than knowing that you didn't steal, you didn't take somebody down, you didn't beat somebody up, but you help and you help. Karma's big, man. You do good for others, good things will happen to you.
Absolutely. And I totally agree with you. Perfectly well said, Roddy. So we'll answer this also at the end of the night, but since it was proposed now, where do they sign up?
The website will be up probably by the end of this week. Probably by the end of this week or beginning of the next one.
Well, by next week, because tomorrow's already the end of the week.
Yeah. But remember, my weeks are 7 working days. So
you're right. I get it. It will be up soon. We will get the announcement out. The press release will be coming out in many, many forms as of tomorrow.
Several languages as well.
What's that, buddy? Oh, in lots of languages. So, yes, Spain, Greece, Italy, France, Austria, Australia, Germany. We're going to be what's the paper, the newspaper, the Latino Uno?
Humo Latino.
Humo Latino will be coming out June 1st with an article in Spanish and June 15th in English. Ish, do you want? Should we tell them who we reached out to put articles, or should we let them?
You can. Yeah,
go ahead. You got Half Wheel.
We have Half Wheel. We have Humo Latino. We have Cigar Journal. We have different magazines over in Europe that they have little ones, but it's a few of them. We have the Palm Beach Post. We have the newspapers in many countries. We have Reinhardt is with us as well. He will do something about
In
it. We will
Austria?
control with him. So it's a few people out there that
Greece?
they have Greece. It's the people that they have weight, and and that's good. That's good. So they
Send it over to Cigar Prop too, Kevin over at Cigar Prop, so you guys can check out his
absolutely.
website.
Well, everything. Just look at the again. Just jump online on the website. We'll have it all there. You guys can take a look and see what's going on. Please,
And-
just ask questions. Reach out to us. If we don't have an answer, we'll get you an answer. If we don't have one right away, we're not going to BS anybody.
Before I forget, the website will be up, but cannot take no money yet. I'll tell you why. Because we need a bank account. So the association, the LLC is already done, but you know that it takes 1 to 2 weeks until you have your
PIN number. PIN. EIN number.
And with that, you open the bank account. So, but you can sign up, boom, 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 boom. We're going to take nothing. As soon as the bank account is on, you just go pay and go straight to the bank.
I tell you what, if you guys are interested in being part of this as a consumer, manufacturer, distributor, parts maker, accessory maker, tobacco grower, anything involved in the tobacco world, whether partaker or manufacturer, anything in between, just email info@tpa.rocks. Your name will be put on a list, and I'm sure Cigar Box Marketing, Ronnie, Ish, or the rest will reach out to you guys when that site is up, give you guys the information to go ahead and move forward with becoming a member of this, what is going to be an incredible organization. Here we go. Kevin, shut up and take my money. Here we go. I just think of that meme where it's like the guy with the card on the table. Just
I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you.
And
a lot of you guys have been on the comments. Do you take Zelle? Where can I sign up? Where can we pay? Thank you. The support you guys are giving us right now. We're excited. And one thing we want to let you know, we are going to be very heavily involved with first responders and military. All right. Police, fire departments, EMS, hospitals, military from around the world. You guys, all of you men and women out there, we can't think enough of what you do. We are never going to forget you.
Absolutely.
They're lefty. Now I'm going to go smoke a BAMF.
Look at that. She already got your stuff being smoked at his community. Huh? How great is that?
So, oh yeah, he's gonna go smoke a mafioso finally. So
you go.
So today is obviously what you would consider the soft launch.
Yes, this is the main announcement.
When
exclusive right here on the Rocky Mountain Cigar Show. You got it, Ryan.
You got it.
Well, I'm a big supporter of both of you. Both of you mean the world to me. And when you guys talked to me about this a little bit ago, I was a huge supporter from day one in this, and a big believer in what you guys are doing. So I appreciate it. I will be a member myself. And so I'm just looking forward to the just take my money moment as well. And we'll do that. And obviously, but so when are we expected to see the official hard launch? So are we going to be doing this at like June 1 is the official hard launch where everything will be up, everything will be accepted money wise?
No date yet, because again, like Ish says, we have to wait for the EIN number. We don't have any control of that. As soon as that comes out,
it could be 10 days,
right,
something like that.
Once that happens, a full hard launch will be notify everybody who's on here tonight, and we'll reach out and everyone email us, get in touch with us. Obviously, we want to get it out there as fast as possible. Just there are things that we have no control of. But it's going to go out there, and the team is going to be working real hard to get things going as fast as possible so everybody could start growing and doing their own thing and be part of this amazing association. We're excited. I mean, Ish, I guess you can say we've heard already from over 200 people, right? Would you say that's a safe number?
Yeah,
already?
Incredible.
200 people right now has already contacted our organization, and they want to be part of this. And we're not even talking about tonight's group and then what's going to happen tomorrow. So we're really excited about the whole thing. And you know what? we're here for you, folks. Just remember, we're here for you to help you. And we are so excited to be doing this for everyone. Everyone. And again, remember, the team, the 5 board members are members. There is no president. There is no vice president. There is no owners or co-owners. We are all in it together. We're just driving the force for you to help you succeed.
Now, Art, my guess is to this question, correct me if I'm wrong on this. At this point in time, it's undetermined.
Correct.
Undecided.
Correct.
I think that's a great way of saying. And
well,
I mean,
you know what? Maybe I can just elaborate a little bit on that. Okay. If people are going to go to the PCA, and they have every right to, we're not stopping them to do that. If we do that, our membership will be spread out throughout the floor. We want, you hit one corner, you do this corner, you do that corner, you do this middle, you be that. We want everybody to be spread out and do their thing. Maybe we'll put them together in a 4-pack to say, like a little cross. But we want everyone to experience what they can do on their own and have people walking up to them too. Everyone's going to get a TPA sticker or a label or whatever it's going to take. Yeah. So everyone will get that. So everyone's going to say TPA throughout that entire floor plan.
So is there going to be, for the consumer side of this, is there going to be kind of like what CRA does, where they put together a pack? Are you guys, obviously, if you're 300 members deep, it can't happen. But in the infancy stages, in the growing stages, is there going to be the ability to buy TPA branded or TPA created sample packs between all the boutiques?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It will be, and it will be a rotation. Imagine that we are, I don't know, 20 brands.
Okay, so that answers the question.
And it will be a rotation. Everyone, nobody's going to be BAMF this week and BAMF next week. No. If I'm this week, you next week, the other week. So everyone is going to rotate. And
what about like a 5-pack, one of each manufacturer's brand?
No, it's going to be like that. But
that's how it's going to be. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. That opens the world to a lot of new brands. You guys could put bigger boutiques with smaller boutiques and really get that word out.
Everybody is on an equal playing field. Remember that. We have to drive that home. Everybody is on the same playing field for us. All right. That's all I can really push the most. And you know what? We're going to have announcements. And this today will be one company. Tomorrow will be another. We don't want to, pack it all together. We are going to promote you individually because that's who you are. You're individual. We're here to help you and your company. So that's one of our plans. Cigar Box Marketing, Kathy is going to head that up because she's our marketing guru. She knows what to do. And if you're listening out there, and if you want to get some marketing help, reach out to Kathy because she's got this industry down. She knows what's going on. She can help you. And that's why she's part of this, because she knows she can help you. She's good at what she does. And we want to make sure that if you become a member, guess what? You're going to be like the old white pages, hey, I made it. And my name's in the white pages,
Like
I made the yellow pages,
my name's in the phone book.
There you go.
Somebody.
You're somebody. And we want to make you somebody. Forget about it. You know what I mean?
So then, oh shoot, I had the question in my head and it just left.
So that's all right. So it's going to be on social media on the website, folks. So when you join on the website, you're going to be, your name, your company is going to be on our website, and we're going to promote that.
You have to send us your logo, and that is, it will be your name with your logo.
So let me ask you, I'm really big into training. I'm one of those weirdos that likes training sessions, sales training seminars and stuff like that. I don't know why. I just enjoy stuff like that. And obviously part of this is coaching, part of this is learning. And Ronnie, you have a very extensive network and background of probably some very top tier marketers that throughout your life in radio. Are you is this going to be something to where you will have like, hey, we're going to be doing marketing awareness with this person from this company.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not in the tobacco world, but they know fucking marketing. They're very good at it. And it's not going to be part of the monthly thing. It'll be something separate. Is that kind of how you envision
We
this?
have this.
Little,
Yes, Ryan. I don't know how you figure that one out, but yes, we have figured. We have been discussing the fact of bringing in people, discussing and talking, and an educational program, just like we're going to have the tobacco university that Ish is setting up, so people can be certified. Um, we're going to bring a lot to the table for people who want to get involved. Again, some people might not take advantage of it. Some people will. The thing is, as long as it's there, you have the opportunity to take whatever you want out of this organization and leave whatever you don't want. I mean, we're there to help and help in any way. So yes, marketing, education is all part of what TPA is going to bring to you.
but you're not just bringing in tobacco people, you're bringing in other giants from other areas.
Everybody that we can reach out to that will accept our invitation is definitely on the table for us.
And
No
that's
question about it.
huge, right? Because
Yes.
that offers something that really nobody else does. And that is to hear business from a side outside of the tobacco world from somebody that's very successful. And having that just is it's a different maybe mindset that brings to that. And that alone, guys, as somebody that does this and somebody that sits through a lot of these things, those seminars, what he's talking about is not cheap. Usually you're paying $300 to $1,000 for a seminar, for a 3 to 8 hour seminar. And that stuff there's a reason why those sell out. There's a reason why people do those. And for this association to bring that to its members, to the manufacturers, to the retailers, it's that in itself is worth the membership alone, even if that's all they provided. So
Listen, I'm going to break you there because you brought up
All right.
something that what you just talked about at the Chicago International Pipe Show. I had 14 different seminars go, and one of them, just for instance, Ish did a cigar rolling seminar. We had Jeremy Reeves from Sutliff. He did a tobacco blending seminar. We had the Chinese culture group come in and talk about what the Chinese doing in the pipe industry. We got Dr. Frank Hanna, who was talking about um, nicotine, believe it or not, with the benefits of nicotine. We have so many seminars and people that can talk about so many different factors of business and what's going on in the community. And we're going to do that again at the Chicago Pipe International Show, first week of May in Rosemont, Illinois. So that's something, and we're going to have a cigar emporium. And, Ish and I talking about maybe 40, maybe 50, depending who wants to sign up and come. We'll have its own little hall, section just on cigars. So we are planning all of that, Ryan. Everything we can. Again, we're really in infancy, and the discussions that have taken place with Dr. Oscar Rodriguez and Ken and Eddie from Hyman and Solomon, along with Kathy and Ish and myself, we're listening. We're hearing what people want. We're listening to you tonight and bringing some great questions and stuff that, we're going to take in consideration and try to make it all happen. We got Art Garcia online. Man, this guy can't stop writing over there. He is excited.
Yes,
He's down in Esteli. He's got a fantastic manufacturing plant down
Art's
there.
going to pay for all the members to go to Esteli. So thank you, Art, for that. I appreciate you working that bill up. Private jet for everyone.
But there's another thing. We can bring people down to and do a tour to some of our
That's
manufacturers.
That's
okay.
huge.
We can go to Richmond and see the Sutliff and do the tour at Sutliff out there. There's plenty of pipe shows throughout the country. So Kathy mentioned earlier, and there was a question, are we taking this on the road? Yes, Tobacco Road is going to be happening throughout the states.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit around, and of course, this is not fully fleshed out. I understand, but we haven't really touched on this. How are you guys going to provide marketing for your members, and to what levels are you right now thinking what that looks like?
Well, that's where Kathy comes in, and a big part of this. She is the marketing guru, and she's been working 24/7 for a little while on this right now, and a game plan is being put in place to assist all our members in any way possible. Again, we're just announcing this tonight on this show. You got the exclusive. We don't know, the interest yet, but by reading and knowing
Based on
already
the
who's listening,
shows, the
we certainly are making some noise, and we almost know everybody that's on there, which is great. Thank you all for joining in tonight. We're hope that you like what you're hearing, but a marketing plan will be put together. Kathy will does that marketing plan. You get together with her, and just the members, the board itself is going to be working on that next. And let's see, digital and traditional strategies, educational and hands-on. Okay, so digital and traditional strategies, educational seminars, and hands-on open forums.
guys,
So
this is a soup to nuts association.
absolutely,
Holy shit.
absolutely, we're going to take it from A to Z, and then do A again. And
This is, I
there's no
don't have a
stopping.
cigar. I want to actually getting my cigars in the stores. That's what this is. I want to make my own tobacco. How do I get it in stores? This is great. There's no organization that I could think of that is offering to do this level of uh uh help on this scale.
Again,
No,
every organization has their specialty. All right, let's not, again, there are a
I'm
Oh,
few
really
out there,
no, for
and
sure, for
everybody's
sure.
doing their thing. We
Absolutely.
just think that this is the direction that we want to take. All right, that's what we want to do, and we're comfortable at taking it at this level. Now, again, we don't know the future and where this is going to take us, but right now, what we want to do is when we want to take us to help everybody that joins us, and we want to do everything possible that we can feel that we're doing the right thing, and we know we're going to help as many people as possible. This is basically, I'm going to read a little bit of what Kathy says. This is how I make money. How do I manage my reputation, get more reviews, protect my businesses, and pay it forward? All right. These are the things that cigar box marketing can do for everybody who's listening, who wants to take advantage and help themselves. Not everybody has all the answers. Don't think you got all the answers, folks, because there's always somebody out there who knows more. Listen to a pro. And Ish and I want to make sure you do get the right information. Ish said that earlier. All right. Get with the people who know what is going on, because everybody thinks they know something, but get it from people who already have established, who's been up and down a hill several times, who's made the mistakes and learned from them. We want to make sure you don't have those same mistakes, so it helps you grow faster. If you don't succeed overall, we don't succeed. So we're here to make everybody succeed and help in every way. You've got a lot of people that are backing us right now, and they're willing to help. So many people are like, I got text messages. Hey, Ron, I want to be part of this. How can I help? I love you guys. Thank you. I'm really excited about the interest level that you guys are showing. And you know what? We'll be calling on you. Why not? Everybody's part of it. You want to be part of us? We want to be part of you. What can you bring to the table to help not just yourself, but remember, we're helping everybody. That's the key.
Mhm.
Mentoring, education, and teachers. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
All right, so Ronnie, this one's for you, maybe Ish. How did you get his wife was like, more cigars? Yes. I know that. But how did you get your wife's approval? Sounds great, but definitely a serious time. And that's like, let's not take that into discount. This is a huge, huge time commitment and
Yeah.
endeavor from both of you. It's not a well-oiled machine yet. It doesn't run on its own yet. It will be there. But how did you get your wife? Ish was just like, hey, Carrie, I'm doing something additional. She goes, okay.
I gotta
Stevie,
tell you, my wife is absolutely amazing. She supports me. As she says, it's Ronnie's world. So, she says that a lot because, I've got something going on all the time. One thing I learned in life and heard as a young man, busy people know how to get things done. And busy people always will fill up the plate and always fill up the plate. And I feel that's just something that I do. I fill up the plate and I just like to be involved. I like to help. And Teresa knows that. She knows that all too well. And I don't help her enough sometimes. But hey, we're sitting here in the studio right now and she's smoking her cigars. Right now, I'm smoking a pipe. It's our, what we do after dinner. We smoke together, we talk, we hang, and we have a good time. But just like she took big part to help me at the Chicago International Pipe Show. She had a grand time. She busted her butt like there was no tomorrow, but she enjoyed it because the people that she met and she had fun. The community is a bunch of wonderful people. It really is. We've met so many friends now, I call friends, through this industry. And just through the podcast alone, we're reaching out to so many people. Our podcast is over 75 countries around the world, and we love it. My brother, my cousin, and my friend Kyle, it's what we do. We got Joey G as a police officer who writes for Whiskey Network. He jumps on and he writes, he's on once a month and he writes articles on a pairing. We got Jera and Kathy. We bring ladies' night once a month. They bring on ladies who are in the industry somehow, and we promote ladies. So, and Teresa's all part of that. She'll sit there and try to win a soccer squash question. She's not allowed to, but she still throws her 2 cents in.
Because Bruce wins them all.
Bruce wins them all. Chad wins. There's a lot of guys who win are listening to the show too. So they great support. And it's just simply a passion. Doing this just takes me away from the regular job that both Ish and I have. This just is a stress reliever, having this and knowing that we're helping people. How much better can it get?
Absolutely. And guys, to show you how hard Ronnie works, he's only 30. He just turned 30. So
29. God, hey, can I have some beard here? I can fill it up over here, man.
Hey, I told my wife, I'm waiting for the beard comb over. And if anybody's remotely want to look that up, just Google beard comb over. Jim Gaffigan I think it was a Sprite commercial back in the 90s or early 2000s where he had his beard up over the side of his face and plastered on his head. But this is absolutely fantastic. I love this. I love being part of this announcement. Thank you guys for the privilege of being part of the announcing part of this.
Absolutely.
This is huge. All right. This is gonna, I think, do a lot of shaping in the cigar industry. And I'm really, really looking forward to 5, 10, 15 years down the road and really kind of seeing where this thing is gonna kind of take off to. But I gotta ask.
You always have to ask something, don't
you? Always, right? Always.
Should we not answer? Just let him ask and just
no. Yeah, I'll one thing I shall tell you about me: I'll talk to a wall until the wall's blue. It doesn't matter.
But it's red.
But it's red. Was this ever something that you guys thought about doing before the last couple of months? And why do you think people came to you?
No, I mean, honestly, just Ish and I we're friends. We talk a lot, and the show really gave us the info that the oomph or the match to light our butts and say there's a need. Why? Because people talk in the industry. People are looking for something to help. They want to know what's going on out there. And again, we had a fantastic meeting with Oscar and Ken at the show, and there was a need. And I can't tell you how many others really reached out and talked to me. As the director, I got to talk to everybody. And I brought that back to the table. And for whatever reason, people felt that there was a need for this TPA association to get started. And there was never ever a thought about doing such a thing, because there's a lot of hours involved. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of people. And all I can tell you is everybody that we talk to has been yes, yes, yes. They want in, they want to know more, and they want to know how they can, grow. And we felt that we had the avenue to make this happen. And I can't be any prouder than the team that we have. And Ish and Kathy have worked hours and hours on just as of late, just getting this all together. Dr. Oscar's been doing a lot of surgery, so he's been stuck in the ER. Eddie has been traveling, and Ken's working 2 jobs and saving people's lives. So that's what's going on. This is all brand new. This was never talked about prior to the show to make it happen. And we're excited, and we're very happy in a short period of time of what's happening and where we are right now. And the results have been amazing.
Well, to be honest, I believe that when the idea came, we put the ideas that what we would like to have in an association. If I'm a member of one association, what I would like for that association to offer, more or less, in any association, not just cigars, in whatever association. And that's what we're doing. So just no offer just cigars, not just tobacco, not just to have a discount code and buy tobacco, which they will have. No, how to roll the tobacco, how to blend tobacco, how to do pipe tobacco, how to do everything, how to fix a cigar. Oh, my humidor is not working, what I can do. So it's questions that many people, they call to another people that if they qualify, good, but if they not qualified, it's not good. And instead to fix the cigar, they just destroy them. So we're going to put all of these. That's what is going to be seminars about everything. People talking about business, people talking about the pipes, people talking about tobacco, people talking about everything. And that's
yeah. We'll be able to take care of people who cracked pipes or need some fixing. We'll have people that can restore pipes also. So, the pipe world will also benefit and finally be heard.
So you guys are really all like on a very simplistic level, you guys are creating a network. You're not, this is not just an association. This is a network where I as a consumer can find help in whatever way here. I as a manufacturer, I as a distributor, I as a retailer. This is more than just an association. This is an actual like what's it what's like the networking, what's the word I'm looking for? The
marketing.
Networking group. Yeah, kind of like that, but in a way that's not a pyramid scheme in the sense
no, by no means. This is not MLM.
This is real. Correct.
A family, people, we become brothers and sisters in this industry. Okay, we you hear about the sisters of the leaf, brother of the leaf, but that is what it's all about. This is absolutely multifaceted community. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, that's what it's all about. This is just one big family helping other family members. We don't have to be related by blood. The leaf has made us related to each other.
Yeah.
So then are you guys gonna like try to work out for like special pricing, membership pricing for pipe fixings?
Yes, we'll have all of that.
Maybe special shop membership pricing or stuff like that.
That's all in the talks. That is a goal. Again, we can only ask the people to get involved. If they want to do it, great. They don't, great. Everybody has their own peace of mind. They will all be able to do what they want to do. I said earlier, they can take what they want. They can leave what they want. But that's basically what it's all about, man. We're just here to bridge everybody together in any way possible.
So in getting all this information, is there going to be, and I don't want it to come across like this, I'm just going to be blunt to ask it, but like I wouldn't work with style list, meaning these people are really trustworthy. These people, like, does that kind of make sense?
Well,
Is there
I said
gonna
it
be
earlier.
like
Yeah,
a-
Ryan, I said it earlier. We will vent because we don't vent that we don't want a scam artist to be part of this. Because
Absolutely.
if anyone gets scammed, that puts a black eye on TPA. So
So
we
how are
want
you going to vent? What is your venting process? look
well,
like?
you know, we're going to talk to each individual who wants to be part of this. We want to do some kind of an investigation, folks. We want to make sure we don't have any corruption and any criminals in any way. We want to protect you, and we know there's garbage in every organization. Let's put it that way. You know,
Yeah,
there's
totally
95% great, and that 5% can ruin it for everyone.
correct.
So it is. We're going to put together a membership application that the board will look at. Membership once we establish a committee to look, and I think that's probably we'll have a bunch of committee groups set up with our membership team. Of course, the board will oversee that, but we have to delegate. This is going to be too big for just 5 people. All right,
Are
we
you
know
gonna
that.
do? Are you going to do criminal background checks
Yeah,
for?
you're going to do that for us.
No,
So
well, I asked that because you look at somebody like the home place where you could go and get a whole bunch of people to do your housework for you. Angie's List.
Angie said, yeah,
They do criminal background checks and
yeah,
stuff like because there are people out there that may be clean but have financial issues. So like
yes.
are you and there's a lot of people
Listen,
out there
shit
that says
happens
that
to
stuff.
good people too, Ryan. We
No,
know that.
correct. But are you
Absolutely,
going to
we
go
know
through
that.
that level of
We'll
scrutiny?
do as much as possible to weed out any kind of corruption. We have a code of ethics, number 1, that's going to start the whole thing off. And we'll have that on the website. And if you think that any part of that is where you have an issue, well, let's talk
Don't
about
apply.
it. Let's
Don't
talk
apply.
about it. Okay. And if it's bad, you know, sorry, no is no. I mean, we have to protect every member in every way possible. It's really, it's going to be hard. All right. This is hard, but we have to do the best that we can to make sure that nobody here gets scammed.
So
So
in other words, we don't want quantity, we want quality.
Wow.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's very simple. And we have a member that can do investigation very easy, as you both know. But
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
but it's this community is too big but too small. Everyone knows everyone. Put it that way. So we know this guy or this lady or now because you were I don't know caught off in Home Depot because you stole a screwdriver. Well, that's made you criminal. Okay, that made you petty thief. Well,
No. Yeah,
no,
of course not.
things like that. Who cares? Or things like we don't care about that. Your life is your life. Now, don't come and try to take TPA members with you because that's not gonna happen.
No,
That ain't
you
gonna
got to
happen.
be an outstanding man and woman. You gotta do things right in life. It's all ethics, morals, and that's what we want to do. No one's here to take advantage
That's the
of
Masonic
what
in
the
Ronnie
other.
coming out.
Yes, that's my Masonic ways. Yes, sorry, brother, but you
No,
have to do the right thing. And if there's an issue with somebody who's using somebody in the organization, you're going to get called to the carpet on that one, man, and say, hey, either this stops now or you will be out. We're
Yeah,
not going to accept any kind of that garbage. Ish said it earlier. This is a small community in its own way. Everybody seems to know what everyone else's business is all about. Crap gets out quickly. I mean,
yes.
you can hide it, but a leopard never loses its spots. It shows one way or another. Yeah,
Comes
you
out
like that, Ryan,
eventually.
huh?
I do. Comes out eventually.
Eventually, it all comes out,
It
and
does.
and that's one of the things that we are going to try to avoid and not have to deal with, and that's basically for the most part, folks. That's what we're going to try to do, man. We're just going to try to do things right in our eyes. Might not be right in some. Everybody's got an opinion, and that's okay. Everyone has an opinion, and that there's nothing wrong with that. But we want to hear your opinions. We want to hear what's going on out there. And if there's a complaint, we'll put together a complaint committee, and you deal with that and straighten it out. You know,
That's Ish's job.
Well, we don't need the AR being pointed at you. Or, go up on an airplane, say, hey, here's a backpack, it's your parachute. See ya. You know?
Can I pack it right? Only you will find out.
But I hope I answered that question, Ryan, and I hope the people out there listening understands exactly how we're going to run this thing. And it's going to be straight and forward. There's no shenanigans happening, man.
It's going to be strictly enforced.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
And that, like, there's friends are treated the same as everybody else.
It's one family, family, brothers and
important.
sisters, and that's the way it has to be treated. No one cuts off the other person's fingers. You got that? You got that, Richard? No one. We're not going to cut Cody's fingers off. So.
Ish will do that privately. There's an additional membership tier for
Yes, that will be an extra.
I got the cement blocks. Ish has the boat. Don't worry, we'll go out smoking.
Come on, Ronnie's already got the accent. Don't tell me he's not thrown somebody in a river somewhere.
I don't know what you're talking
He's
about.
New York.
I have
now
no
he lives
idea.
in Chicago.
Witness protection program brought me here. What can I tell you?
So I want to go back through. So, Care, you asked this question a little bit ago, and you might have stepped away. Yes, this is for all tobacco products, period. Accessories, leaf-related, cigar-related, pipe-related, lighters, cutters, tampers, cigar pouches.
Step. Sorry to say, we have no time for that, and it's bad for you. Even if I do, this will not be involved.
Cigarettes, hookahs, weed will not be accepted.
I will not be.
That's what I was going to get to. Yes. You will not be going to a TPA convention and see bongs and weed and Cheech and Chong labeled pot and stuff like that. This is really for the love of the tobacco leaf. Okay, the tobacco leaf, and that's what's going to make this thing shine, because you guys are going to be offering stuff for people just wanting to get their foot in the door. And as well, let's throw this out too. This is also, hey, I have a wedding coming up. I want 300 custom made cigars. I'm a member as a consumer. I can reach out to Ish, GTO, or one of you guys and go to a different manufacturer and use this to get custom cigars, one-off made for me. So that's a huge benefit. Everybody always wants their own cigar, and it's you being a member of this
you get
that will give you the opportunity to make one-offs for yourself, for your friends, for special occasions, a graduation, whatever in life. And that's
one thing, Ryan, that I will put in that, you can reach your member to any, in this case, it will be any manufacturer. Brands are brands, manufacturer. I don't want for somebody to reach to a brand that now the price increase because the brand has to reach to a factory and the factory has to go, boom. If the member want to do something, it goes straight to any manufacturer. It cannot be us. Maybe it's not us, but we can point to different manufacturers, even if they are not in the TPA. Put it that way. I can help you. If I cannot help you with me, I will help you with somebody else. But it be straight to manufacturer. To make cigars, there's no brands involved making the cigars. It has to be manufactured. I believe it's how it's supposed to be, anyways.
No, absolutely. I completely agree with you. And yes, Richard, the custom cigars. That's a. I mean, let's just touch that for a cigar with bacon in it. Yes, yes. By the way, we gotta get Ronnie some of those. He didn't even know we made that.
Oh my,
but Ronnie, you're gonna want to.
Yes, you kept that a secret from me.
You knew about the cigars with bacon?
No.
Oh
no, I like bacon. Yeah, I want bacon.
Me too. I love bacon. I love.
All right, Ryan, send me a bunch. Go ahead.
Well, you got to order some of the bacon too, then, because it pairs really well together.
It does. Bacon makes everything better.
But yes, people, you could even get extra bacon on your cigar now. Okay, only from Ish over here. All right, 95 cents extra for double the Philly. No, but in all seriousness, this is great, and I really think that the whole custom cigars for the consumer should be something that you guys do market, because I do think that is a big draw for people. Because Ish, for instance, this is not to promote Ish making cigars for anybody, but Ish doesn't have minimums.
Yeah.
So you can go to Ish and go, I need 100, I need 200. I don't know of a single other organization that allows the consumer to do that. What's the average consumer Ish if I want to go to another brand that's got a minimum? It's usually 1,000 to 2,000 cigars.
2,000, 3,000 cigars minimum. They will
and so as a member that's a non-manufacturer, that's how I could really get myself involved a lot more, is I can take the courses. All right. And I want to touch on the university thing after that, but I can take the courses. I can listen to the knowledge. I can go to the events. I can learn. And then I can go to somebody and go, I would like to have this blend with this, this, and this, because I just learned everything from you guys. That is huge for a cigar nut, for a cigar geek, having that access. I don't know. That's just me. I think that's incredible. I could see a lot of people doing that for weddings, graduations, and stuff like that. Like, that's just awesome. But I want to talk about the university thing. And Ish, you and I talked about this a little bit ago on the phone, but I'd like for you guys to kind of go over what you guys have talked about that several times. What does that mean? What does that offer? And why should I care about that?
Okay. When you go to Tobacconist University, you have different licenses. You have the CCST, which is Cigar Sommelier Tobacconist. Then you have just your sales force tobacconist, and then you have your SRT, which is retail tobacconist, certified retail tobacconist, certified sommelier tobacconist, and certified sales force tobacconist. And then you have the most important, not the most important one, all of them are important, depends what you want. But the most prestigious one, or the most difficult to have, is the master tobacconist license. So I have many people that they want to become master tobacconist license. So it has to be done minimum of 100 hours with the factory, from seed to fermentation to añejamiento to curing to blending to rolling and all of that. Those classes are very expensive. So it's not expensive, depends how you're looking at it. For instance, cigar sommelier is $275. Okay, so what I did is just go ahead, and even if it's me who signs for license to tobacconist, master tobacconist, I said, well, what are you going to do? And open the school under them. So now you go, at first, just to be clear, I wanted to do with TPA, how it's called, the school, tobacconist school. But TPA is an association, it's not a factory. So talking with the director over there, tell me, well, why you don't open with your factory? Because your factory, and anyways, you are the guy signing, why you don't open the school? So I opened the school, and now I'm taking my other tests, which I will do, I don't know, whenever I have time, this weekend or Monday or whenever. So now it will be, people can take classes with me or with them. The test, it will be with them in the website, but they can do the test with Rory Solomon Cigars Factory. But we are going to offer that to the TPA. You might notice $275. Imagine, it is $275, and you want your other license is $500. But the discount that they give us will give discount to the members. For instance, let's say, okay, it's $275. The members are going to do it for $225. They write in there, they already say the $50 that they pay. Right in there, they have a license that is for free, because they, the $50 that they're saving is not for free. It will cost them, $225, $200.
The value is there. The value is there.
The value is there. So, and that's one thing that TPA is going to offer. So, and they can pick up whatever school. Like I said, I want to put a TPA, but they told me, well, you do TPA, but TPA cannot sign master tobacconist license because it's not a factory. You are a factory, so you have to sign it anyways. So that's what I opened with ROCF, Rory Sullivan Cigars Factory. But Rory Cigars Factory is together with TPA, because I'm sorry to say, Ronnie, but whoever is going to be member number one is this guy over here.
All right. Can I be
So-
number 2?
Number one is this guy over here.
Remember, everybody's on the same field, so it doesn't matter who's 1, 2, or 5.
You're right. So I'm
Everyone's
number
all
1
the
too.
same.
And everybody's number 1. You're number 1. You're number 1. You're number 1.
Remember, guys.
You didn't get it. I see number one paying because I will know when the account is open. So the first money in the account, you will from my pocket. So boom, member number one. And that's how
Everyone
it's
in
going.
this association is going to get tired of winning, right? I mean, that's really the
You're right. You're gonna win,
but-
win, win.
But so is that certification process, is that only open to manufacturers, distributor, or is that going
To everyone.
can I as a
Everyone.
as
You
a
can
consumer
everyone.
membership
It's
Everyone.
open
go
to
and-
all
and-
members.
and do this.
All
So-
members, no matter
That's
what you
awesome.
are. If you're a member, you get to come to a university.
So you guys, so this is great because you're allowing the consumer to get geeky right alongside you guys.
Correct.
And that is awesome because that instills that deeper in that consumer and deeper knowledge, making them a better cigar connoisseur and a better appreciator of the leaf. That's awesome. So those benefits extend to literally everybody
Member.
in the organization.
Everybody.
Yes.
Consumer, retailer, whoever it is. That's the matter. That's the matter.
Well, guys, I wish we had a more exciting show for you tonight. I wish we had some fun news to announce. No, but here in closing here, I'd like the two of you to really, at this point, I want to hear from the heart. I want to hear from Ronnie and Ish what this means to you guys on a personal level, not to the community, but to the personal level for each one of you, and that's how we'll close the show. So, Ronnie, we'll go with you first.
Well, I just feel as my personality is help. I've always helped people. I've always been over to help anyone that I possibly can at all times. I found this situation a great personal satisfaction in knowing that I can help as many people out there as possible. I just simply love the industry. I really do. And I said earlier, I've met so many people that I now call friends and their family now. And I just love the industry. I really can. I feel I have a lot to offer. I feel I'm a pretty good networker, and I like to bring people together. And to me, I see this as a great way of bridging people to make them successful in their own life. Nothing more than that, and nothing more to gain on a financial level. People, this is strictly out of passion. I don't get paid enough to do this. As a matter of fact, I don't get paid for any of my shows that I do. It's just something that I do. It's just the way I am. And knowing that I can just help one person, then I succeeded in life.
That's awesome. I love that story. It's so much of a mentorship role that you take with this.
Thank you.
And it's just helping people. It's good people helping good people.
Nothing wrong with that.
And in the words of Will Ferrell from oh my gosh, the basketball movie, everybody love everybody. And that's really that's really what this here. Nobody cares about what Ish has to say on this personally, but no, I'm just totally kidding. I got to add that jab to you, buddy. I love you, buddy. So Ish, for you on a personal level, what does an organization like this mean for you? And something a little bit extra on that, what would have an organization like this meant to you when you were starting?
Well, let's start from that first. So if it was an organization like this one, when I started, TPA will not exist because it will be already a TPA from the beginning with. So I wish when I started that there was an organization that gave me the guidelines to say, okay, you want to make a cigar, okay, you have to pick up, a factory. From the factory, you have to pick up the tobacco. You have to pick up a good blender. You have to pick up a good roller, the quality control. All of those things that we will help people to do. So it will be amazing if that happened. What this TPA means for me is part of my life. So look at my background, it's military, law enforcement, even in construction, you helping people, not to fall a roof in their houses or catch a fire because electrical is wrong or or a flood because the plumbing is wrong or whatever it is. So I've been helping people since day one. And I love, as a matter of fact, everybody knows, people can call me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I will answer my phone. That's another thing. It's another thing that the TPA will do. As a matter of fact, the phone is linking to this phone over here. So you guys know that I'm I don't know, like a vampire. I almost don't sleep. So people call. Obviously, if somebody call me at 2 o'clock in the morning to ask me what I do to do a member, I'm gonna say the night, boom, hang up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But other than that, the phone is always open. I believe that an organization in any trade, it will pick up the phone, the members of the organization. It will go always to another person, a secretary here, or to India.
Call center.
Who knows where it goes? So no, we're gonna pick up the phone. It's not like we make as an association and put people to work over there, and we say, we're the founders, or we this, or we that. That way we don't have names. We are all, the same. It's no titles. It's no title whatsoever. It's no president, vice president, CEO. Everybody will say founders. Why? Because right now we came with idea. Well, okay, anyone is gonna be founder no matter what. So it's the only thing that people say, Ish and Ronnie started. Well, yeah, we started, but to talk, not to make it. To make it happen is all of us who are involved.
Full team.
So but you will have one of us answer the questions. If I can, if I'm out of town or whatever, I will forward this phone number to Ronnie or to whoever they are available, the website. Everybody's going to have, the code to go to the website and add things, move things, do whatever. So that's what I believe, that this is going to be different than no one else. So we are, like we said before, transparency. Everybody can see everything. Now, again, don't call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, do you have a statement from last month? I want to see if, don't call me please at 3 o'clock in the morning for that, because it ain't happening either. But yeah, it's just to help people. And the question that it was for Mike, he told me about my wife before, and I didn't answer the question. But it's she thinks that I'm crazy. He said, I know a thing more, but she knows already that I'm crazy in that. I love to work. And if I'm not working, I'm like this. So I have to be doing something. So I don't mind. If it's helping people, it makes me feel good. That's my payment. Help, like Ronnie said, help one person, two person, and we are going to help a lot of people. It made me feel good. Like my day is complete. I said, wow, I helped this guy. Imagine to import the cigar that they were in customs for 3 months. This guy can sleep now. It cost me 2 phone calls. I helped the guy and probably saved him $20 or $30 or $40,000. So, and what I gained? Absolutely nothing. I did because he's a member or whatever, and I help. So it's helping people. Is what I'm based on. So maybe because nobody helped me, so I help people. I don't know.
Let me tell you, a phone call from Ish, it can go a long way depending on who that call is to. That's for sure.
And just to mention, Ryan, we got Dr. Oscar finally jumped on.
Yes, I saw that.
And if anyone who doesn't know Dr. Oscar Rodriguez from GTO, you're missing out on knowing someone, a special individual. You're talking about Ish and I. We love helping. This is a doctor, a military man, and all he does is help people live and get better. And he's out there in the industry helping and spreading the good word. You got Eddie, who is a master mason with Hyman and Solomon. The amount of give back that him and his wife Romney do as an organization to help people. I mean, I've seen $10,000, $12,000 checks to charities. I mean, he puts so much more money back into the grouping and all. These are people who want to help. Ken Dorbacker, he's a fire chief. He risks people's lives. He's a helper. He's a natural. I've been to a couple of events with him. He's always there to help. Hey, Ron, what can I help you this? What can I do this? We're talking about a team of people that have no egos except for the fact that we're thinking of you. Everybody's always thinking of the next person. You can't ask for, honestly, folks, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's ass. All right, bottom line is, you can't, to put together this team with these amazing people, it has been a blessing, because I know this is a group that care about others. There's nobody in here for their own egos. Everybody cares, And I think that's the most important thing that I could end the night with to all the listeners. You got people in place that care about your well-being and your success.
And that is what an association should do for its members. And not all associations are created equal, but I know the group in this one. I know these two very, very well. I trust them very much. That's the reason why I asked to have this done on the show and push for that, because I actually really support this and believe in this. I'd be asked to be part of it if my wife wouldn't kill me for taking on another task. But like this is something that this industry needs. I think this is going to breathe life into the tobacco world, bringing consumers closer, tighter to manufacturers, manufacturers tighter to consumers, and then product people, accessories people tighter to everybody else. This is going to be absolutely in a fantastic association, and I'm looking very forward to this. So here in leaving, anybody that has any questions on any of this, all you got to do is email info@tpa.rocks and you will get your questions answered. You can also directly reach out via Facebook for the time being until the website's up and running. You can reach out to any of the 5 members, I'm sure, or any of the managing partners, I'm sure, and there won't be a problem answering those questions, whether it be Dr. Rodriguez, Oscar Rodriguez from GTO, Ish, Ronnie, Ken from Chieftain,
Eddie.
Eddie from Hyman Solomon, Ken from Chieftain, Cigar Box Marketing. This is going to be big, guys. So while you can, again, it's $100 for a 1-year membership. That opportunity that founders offer will end August 31st. It's $50 for a consumer, $100 for anybody in the industry for 12-month membership. We get 200 members. Could you imagine the good they're going to do in marketing with that money that's raised and helping this group and helping this? So everybody, let's show some love. Let's get the hashtag TPA Rocks out there. Please share this show. Get this out there. This is going to be, I'm going to say it, they won't. This is going to be a disruption in a great way to the industry, in a great way. There's going to be people that aren't going to like this, and whatever. People are going to have their opinion. This is going to be game-changing to every small organization in this industry. And I am so privileged and honored that you guys agreed to announce this on my show, because Ronnie's got a show. I scooped Ronnie, but I think Ronnie also wanted to make it not associated with the show. And I think that was a big deal for them. So thank you all very much for coming on. And here in closing, June 1st, everybody, everything will for sure be up June 1st. Can we make that commitment, Ronnie? Everything, website, everything.
It is absolutely our goal. It all depends, again, like Rich mentioned, it depends on the EIN number for the banking account. We think it should work, but again, it's going to be up as quickly as possible, Ryan. It certainly will. I mean, we're doing everything we can to get
they
this
sent me an email
going.
today. They sent me an email today for the corporation and see that it should be before May 22nd anyways. So June 1st, we're pretty safe with that.
Yeah, we're safe.
Awesome.
But, again, when it's done, we will have the blitz. You will all know about it.
And we will put in the website.
And website will be ready shortly. And you can all get on the website, or again, you can reach out to all the members that, Ish, myself, Eddie, Ken, Dr. Oscar, reach out. We'll keep you informed and help you in any way you need.
Absolutely, yes.
Just don't ask for money. Ryan, you got that.
And everybody, Ronnie's cell phone number's in the description below. He loves the 3 a.m.
I take it. I
So
take
he'll-
it. I'll give you the number. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I might have, Dark Vader. Give me a second to close it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, this was such a big show, big announcement. Thank you to everybody that joined the show tonight. Big shout out to all the sponsors that make this show happen. Ish over at BAMF, ROCF, Kristoff Cigars, Sagrado Cigars, Micallef, Big Sky, Cornell and Diehl Pipe Tobacco, La Aurora Cigars, West Tampa Tobacco Company, and Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, as well as Axe and the Oak Bourbon, the official bourbon of the Rocky Mountain Cigar Show, and of course, the big man, Abe DeBabna, as this is the Smoking Studios at the Rocky Mountain Cigar Show. This has been another live Thursday night show. Until we see you all again, smoke what you like, smoke is
Thank you for
awesome,
coming, us.
and join the TPA. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Oh,
night,
by
everyone.
the way, Oscar Rodriguez is coming on the show next month, so big shout out to that. Everybody, have a great rest of your week. Bye.